What's up, Zebrasexuals? I got another Wi-Fi battle for you here today. This one is going to be against Major Chaos. It is an NURU match, I believe. It's a match that did not go really well for me, but it was fun nonetheless. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty close. There was a few misplays on me, but yeah, sorry about not uploading a video. It's only, I think it's been about, yeah, it's been a while. It's been like almost a whole day. But let me know what you think about the brightness on this. I try to adjust with the brightness to make it a little like better. I think it might be a little too bright on some parts. I could probably just edit this a little bit better. But let me know what you guys think about the brightness. If it's too bright or if it's just fine, let me know. And you know, I get to this. Looking at our teams, you know, he's got Credilli and Duskull. I don't know what the fuck Duskull is going to do. I know a Rotom fan is going to be kind of a problem. I really did not see Basculin or Masculine being a problem because I kind of forgot about how fucking manly Basculin is, but, you know, I figured there's really not much I could do. He leads off Perugly. I'm not really sure what it wants to do. I did not know that these things get fake out. I've never really run into Perugly. I don't know what I expected from it, but I believe I'm just going to go for a Sleep Powder. I probably could have gone for a sub. Would have been better, I don't know, because it looks like this Duskull, I don't know what the fuck Duskull does. I know what Dusclops and Dusknoir do, but I have no idea what Duskull does. But he's going to bring in his #1 fan, which is Rotom fan, and I was expecting it to be Scarfed, and it is Scarfed. And he's going to go for the Volt Switch just to, you know, get Switch Initiative, and also while breaking my sub. As I'm just going to go for a Sword Stance, because, you know, I want to get my stats just going up real quick. And now he brings in Credilli, and I'm thinking, okay, he's got Duskull, and he's got Torkoal. Those are mainly going to be physically defensive, and I'm figuring, you know, Credilli, you know, can't really do much to me aside. Then he goes for a Rock Slide, and I was like, shit, well, that can break my sub. I thought he'd probably just have, you know, that toxic, you know, Stockpot Recover Giga Drain set, but he does have the Rock Slide, so I figured the best thing I could do is just go for Acrobatics and just hope I do enough damage to it to just, you know, try and take it out. But +2 with Flying Gem only does a little over half, which is kind of depressing, so Jump Bluff is going to end up dying. Didn't really get to do much work against his team as I'd hope it could have done. But I'm just going to figure, since, you know, he's got Credilli in, and I figured Ekans could be my best bet since I start seeing physical moves, so I'm like, okay, so maybe he's not the Storm Drain set, maybe he's got the Suction Cup with the Seed Bomb and all that other stuff. But I'm going to go for a Coil. He's going to bring in Sleeping Duskull, and I figured, you know, Duskull, you know, even with the Violet, I kind of underestimated him. I didn't figure, you know, I figured +2 stab Gunk Shot would just fucking obliterate this fucking thing, and I could probably start sweeping. So I'm like, alright, +2 Gunk Shot, I know I'm not going to miss, and I'm +2 at stab, and just plow this fucking thing. But then I find out it's like, it's resisted, and I was like, oh, well, fuck. So, like, the only move I really have to hit it with is Sucker Punch, but I don't see that happening, so I'm going to have to switch into something to try and take this thing out. And then he told me that, like, I think he said Duskull's, oh yeah, go for Earth Power, thinking this thing has pressure, but, you know, stupid old me, this thing has Levitate, and I'm like, fuck. But, you know, he does pull the Pain Split off. I'm not really worried about that, because he can't really do much aside from me, and I can go for the Toxic and just start putting this thing on a timer and not really have to worry about it much. But I think he said, like, Duskull's, like, you know how Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir have the same base, defense, special defense. I think he said Duskull is like 65, 85 or something like that. Something like ridiculously high for stage 1. So he's like super bulky with Eviolite, and I'm like, fuck. So I go for the Toxic. He subs. I guess he just wanted to see what I do, but I get the Toxic on him. He had a sub, but he couldn't do anything to me, so that's great. And he's going to bring Credilli, so he just go for the Discharge. I figure, you know, just try and break his sub unless he can do something, unless like he carries like Nightshade or something. But Credilli, I don't really have anything to hit it with. I can go for the Toxic just to put this thing on a timer too, because, you know, I don't really have anything to hit it. I think I have like Hidden Power Fire, but that's like neutral, and plus my special attack is like terrible. So, you know, I'm more specially defensive and HP invested. And I guess this thing doesn't really have great recovery moves. I probably could put Rest on it, do a Rest Sleep Talk. You know, I don't know where I'm going with that, but, you know, I'll probably come up with a different set. This is a set I've had for a while. He's just going to recover because he knows I really don't have anything to hit it with. I'm going to go for a Hidden Power Fire just to gauge how much I'm going to do, and it's like pitiful how much damage this does. It does like 12 damage. It's just pitiful. It like recovers it off with leftovers. It's terrible. But I'm like, okay, I need something to switch in on this thing because he's got mostly physical moves. So I'm figuring, you know, he switched out when I brought in Arbok. So I figured, you know, if he does have a grass move, Seed Bomb is not going to hurt me since I am physically defensive. And, you know, even if he has Earthquake, it's not stab, so it's not going to do much. And plus, I got the Intimidate, so, you know, I figured I'd go for that. But he shows me here that he has the Energy Ball, so I guess he's got like the mix attack wall kind of thing going on, but he seems like he's more offensive. And then he gets a special defense drop, and I'm like, fuck. Well, it won't do much, but still it'll be doing an amount of damage that I don't feel, you know, content with to stay in, because, you know, I don't want to start getting like whittled down a lot, because, you know, my Arbok is a pretty good defensive wall and plus a pretty good physical attacker. So I figured, you know, I can bring in my Blitzen, and, you know, if he does go for the Energy Ball, you know, I can take that. If he goes for Rock Slide, I can take that. If he goes for Earthquake, I can take that. And I can just, I think I have High Jump Kick, or, no, I don't, no, Jump Kick, not High Jump Kick. But, we pull the double switch, he switches out, he brings in Duskull, because he knows that it can kind of wall my Arbok, and, I bring in Blitzen, and I just figured, you know, Horn Leech, just see how much damage I could do. And this thing is mainly, I think he said it was mainly physically defensive, so he's got that and Torkoal, and, I think it's just those two that are like his main physical walls, so it's like shit. And I have a lot of physical pokes. I didn't bring my Zebra Sexual, so that probably could have helped me a lot in the battle, but I did bring Ferret. But Hyper Beam can't hit Duskull, which sucks. So it's, you know, I'm just in here trying to, you know, just do damage with Blitzen because I'm burned now. I'm going to go for +4. I guess my attack's back to normal, probably closely to normal, pretty low. And it's not going to be doing shit to Torkoal since he is really defensive. And I do have the Nature Power, which is, it is stab, but then turns into Earthquake. I'm not really sure how that works, because Nature Power is stab, but then it turns into a ground move, so it's probably non-stab. But, it does close to half. He's going to figure out this is the best chance to set up rocks. I don't think I have a Focus Sash poke on this team, so I'm not really worried about it. So, you know, rocks can be there, that's fine. I didn't really bring a Rapid Spinner, but I didn't bring anything with Focus Sash to really worry about rocks. But, I'm just going to go for the Nature Power just to do as much damage as I can to this Torkoal before, you know, I die. Because, obviously, he got his rocks up. He doesn't really need to do anything else except go for the Flamethrower, Lava Plume, Fire Attack, whatever sorts of that he chooses. And, obviously, he'll take me out 'cause super effective. And, you know, that's just how it rolls. So I figured, okay, I could probably go into Arbok and just finish this thing off. But then I decided to myself, why not just go into Ferret and just get a revenge kill? And I decided that the best move, because I am Specs, obviously, just go for the unstab Ice Beam, because that'll totally finish off the Torkoal. But no, it doesn't. He lives with, like, 1/10 of a smidgen, and it smacks him with a Flamethrower, so I end up taking really a lot of unnecessary damage, which is retarded. So it's like, well, shit. So I'm gonna go for another Ice Beam, just hope leftovers didn't give him enough to live, and it takes him out, so that's awesome, I guess. But now I'm stuck on that, and I'm seeing this ugly, and I'm like, okay, so he's gonna go for the Fake Out. Arbok would probably be the best thing going to, since I can get the Intimidate, and it won't do much to me, as it has done nothing to me before. So he goes for the Fake Out, not a problem, and I take it quite well. Black Sledge recovers like half the damage, so I figured, okay, maybe I might want to go for the Gunk Shot just to do damage to whatever wants to come in. But I believe here I just decided to go for Coil, thinking, you know, maybe he'd just stay in and just try and hit me. But then he brings back in Duskull, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm just back at, like, turn 3 of this match, where it's like Duskull versus Arbok, and I'm not doing anything, except Toxic is helping me out a bit. But, you know, I can't really do anything. So I'm going to predict the Will-O-Wisp, because Arbok is mainly base physical attacker, so I'm going to bring in Tamago, or Stun Fist, because he is poison, so Will-O-Wisp won't do anything. And now that I have Tamago in, here's where I start making some decent plays, but I'm not really accomplishing anything by just pretty much just having him get whittled down by Toxic. So I'm predicting the Pain Split, obviously, because I'm going to hit him, but I probably won't kill him. So I'm going to switch into First Swag, which is my Ferret. I'm going to get hit by rocks, which is fine. And, you know, that's going to bring me down even lower. And I know Duskull doesn't have the amazing amount of HP, but, you know, still, Pain Split will kind of neutralize, as I gained like 4 HP and he takes more damage, and then also Toxic. So I can just finish him off with Flamethrower, because I have Focus Blast and Hyper Beam, which don't hit it at all. And he's going to bring in Ugly. What I should have done is probably sack Ferret there, instead of trying to save him for some reason, because he does still have this freaking scarfed Rotom, which is a huge problem. But I'm going to switch out into Arbok. He goes for U-turn. I do resist it, and plus the Intimidate, so it's not doing anything. And then he brings in this thing. I'm like, okay, he's probably going to go for Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet won't kill me. But then he goes for Waterfall, and then I found out this thing gets adaptability, and he also has Life Orb. So I'm just like, well, fuck, Jesus Christ, this thing's just gonna, it just sweeps my fucking team. I'm like, god damn it. So I'm gonna bring in Tamago, trying to get the stack to force him to go for Aqua Jets, because, you know, my team would be better taking Aqua Jets rather than Waterfalls, and, you know, don't want to get flinched to death. So I do get the static, luckily. I think it's like 10% chance, but fuck, I got it. Thank you. And that's gonna help me out a decent bit. And now I'm gonna bring in Furt, thinking for some reason I can take a Aqua Jet. I don't know why I brought in Furt. I don't know why I brought it in. I have a Munchlax, and Munchlax is gonna help me save this game. Munchlax is gonna be clutch and just rape shit. So I'm gonna bring in Munchlax. I'm gonna bring that Lazy Lax. I'm gonna get my swag on it. I'm gonna start fucking shit up. Rocks, nah, it doesn't do shit to me. So he gets paralyzed. He goes for Aqua Jet. I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go for Body Slam. I'm gonna double paralyze you and just ruin your day. So here he goes for Aqua Jet. Doesn't do shit to me because Munchlax is so bulky. Duskull is gone. I don't have to worry about, you know, getting walled by it because it's just fucking bullshit that it does, whatever. And then he's going to bring in this thing, and I was like, alright, he's probably going to go for Fake Out, so let's go for Body Slam. Then he goes for Retaliate, and the amount of damage this does, as Aqua Jet wasn't really doing shit to me with Life Orb and all that shit. I don't know, it just, because it gets double base power if something dies. I just didn't expect it to go for that much damage. I should have just probably gone for the rest and kind of sleep talk my way to victory. But, no, it didn't work out that. Progly's going to end up getting the kill for him. That was a 2-0. It was a really good match. It was a lot of fun. It was against did I say it earlier? This is against Major Chaos. It was a really fun match. I think he had Progly and then Rotom Flying, or Rotom Fan, or whatever you want to call him, whatever it is. But that was a really fun match. I did make kind of weird plays. I don't know why it didn't click in my head that Ghost does resist poison for some reason. I have no idea. But that's just how it goes sometimes. But it was a really fun game. I brought a lot of physical attackers. I think I only had like one dedicated special attacker for it. Tamago doesn't really do that. But that was a lot of fun. But that'll be it for me, guys. I'm not really sure what else to say. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. I hope you got a lot of candy. I got a bit of candy, so, you know, let me know how much candy you got, and if you have any extra, you know, just, you know, send it my way. I'll gladly take them. I also have brownies and stuff cool that I made earlier when I got off, but no, I'm just rambling now. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm probably gonna try and stream tomorrow when I get out of school for a bit. I know I've been saying that, but I'm gonna probably do it since I don't have work Wednesday, so, you know, it's all good and stuff. So that's going to be it for me, guys. So let me know what you think about the quality of the video with the brightness and stuff, if it's too bright or not bright enough. Just let me know, and I can probably try and work this out a bit. Like, mainly I just wanted to know about in battle. Just, you know, if everything's better to see or looks livelier. But that's going to be it for me, Zebrasexuals. I will catch you guys later, and as always, I do love you guys. I love you a lot. So I will catch you, Zebrasexuals, later. Cheers.